So, can everybody look at me here? Please hate petting. Tell God, don't let my pastor pet me. You see, petting will raise you. Petting is the opposite of hammering. Pet all the time. Some pastors pet some members because they bring money. Is it true? Petting. Woman petting, man petting. Some parents pet their children, they don't touch them. Anything they do, Junior, be careful. I saw one comedy where one guy came and he visited a woman, and the woman was telling the son, was discussing with the man and telling the son what to do. The son told the woman, "Mom, shut up. Mom, shut up." And the guy that visited said, "Eh? Now so in they do." The guy said, "Who is this illiterate that can't construct English?" The man now asked the mother and said, "When your son behave like this, what do you do to discipline him?" He said, "Well, instead of giving him 2 plates of ice cream, I give him 1. And then his PS2, where he normally plays game, I cut 20 minutes. Instead of playing for 3 hours, he will play for 2 hours, 10 minutes. He said, "Okay, can you go and allow both of us to talk?" The mother left and he brought his belt, switched off the light, and we had only noise. When the noise was over, he switched back on the light and called the mother and said, "Come, I've repaired him." I said, correct. I'm not saying, sir, that you should turn to beast and carry belt up and down. It's not the belt that is my problem. What I picked there was the application of something harder. Is somebody hearing what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
The application of what? Something harder. Something hard. The more they afflicted Israel, what happened to Israel? The more they grew. They were increasing. They were afflicting them. Pharaoh confirmed that the children of the Israelites were increasing. Then their wives, what kind of wife did they have? The other time I was teaching sisters, that time just my wife gathered some of the sisters among the workforce and I was teaching them. My topic was midwives. I was teaching about the Hebrew women. Check Hebrew women, check Egyptian women. The midwife said the women of Hebrew are not like the Egyptian women. Is anybody confirming? The Hebrew women, before you come to where they are having labor, the thing will come out like urine. Egyptian women, 28 hours, nothing has happened. And I found out that physically speaking, it happened. My father told me that some of their mothers gave birth to some of them in farm. 8 months of pregnancy, cultivating in farm. Now, where do you see that now? Once the pregnancy reaches 3 months, they will start carrying you like this. The husband will start carrying the wife so that the pregnancy will not leave. Now, it's Egyptian women. No, I'm telling you how it is. Pampering produces nothing strong. In the day of affliction, the children of Job died because he pampered them. One of the hammers are difficult things that come your way. Don't run away from it. Stay there until it is solved. Stop looking for who will pamper you. I don't like it when you talk to me. Say something nice. I'm teaching you this evening. You are not listening. Now, Sir, the Hebrew women, check. One woman can deliver 4, 5, 6. Very strong. Very strong, I'm telling you. Very strong. Do you realize that Joseph has only 2 children? Who is his wife? Egyptian woman. 2. 1 woman drover. Sisters don't like this thing I'm saying again. But I'm talking spiritual things anyway. We are so weak these days that women don't even want to breastfeed their children. Madam, breastfeed your child. He says, I watched my wife breastfeed my children. At times, I'll say, what is it? I said, remove the mouth. I say, now wow. I say, now wow. Weak. We have weak generation, weak in body, weak in spirit. I want to challenge you. Weak in body, weak in spirit. Weak men, weak women, weak in character, weak in attitude, weak. They can't sustain anything. You can't put anything good in their hand and they will hold it. Weak. The only way their strength is in front of pornography. Porno 2 hours. Sit down and read. Sit down and read. For where? Okay, come, let's teach you. Sit down in fellowship like this. Just pay attention for 1 hour, 30 minutes. You can't. You are weak. You have weak elastic limit. You have very weak resilience. And you like pampering. Pampering. Baby, what's up? Baby, what's up? Baby, what's up? That's the kind of thing you like. So it won't be long. It won't be long you are defied. Can God help me raise generation of sisters that if someone calls baby, they will warn the person? Why will you shut up? Don't call me that rubbish. Don't call me that kind of thing. In what manner do I look like your baby? But for where? Even sisters. Sister baby, hi. Weak. That's why to fall into sin has become a norm. For Satan to manipulate us very easy. Our emotions are not drawn down. It's called drawing down. Increasing dimension by what? Hammering. Easy to manipulate. Easy, very easy. Because we want pamper, we want petting. We want things offered on a platter of gold. Who wants to work hard now? Nobody wants to pay attention and work. That's why everybody is going for okite. Where we use the blood of another person and then you will steal the hard work of another person, it can never be well with you. Never. Somebody has spent years to work. You typed it in computer and you cleaned everything. Have you ever been defrauded here? Have fraudsters, this fraud, have they ever dealt, anybody here, they've ever dealt with you? How is the pain? That's it. That's it. One young man in Oko, these Yahoo boys, they have hosted, hit serious money and shouted from his Lord, Mugu don't fall. That's their language. They know the meaning. Mugu don't fall. And he hit it in hundreds of millions. He brought a company in China together with a company in Germany and jammed their head together. Through one lady that was looking for somebody to love her, and that's it. Mugu don't fall. All of them came down 12 a.m. They decrease. Where did it happen? Where did it stop? Where did it stop? What did it stop? They were going to the nearest bar. He entered the bike of one that had bike. Some have Lexus. I don't know why they like Lexus and Mercedes. Some have Lexus. They were driving their Lexus. All of them put double trafficator. They came out in their numbers. Mugu just fell. They were coming, crossing a path. The cars crossed. Another car that was running one way. The guy driving the bike saw it forcefully. That guy flew from the back, passed through the front windshield, passed, his head came out at the back. By the time they brought him out, head fell off. Now which Mugu fell? The cry of that lady defrauded. If you like, swear with Alhaji. If you like, let Alhaji give you charm. If you like, what? The door hand joined to hand. What does the scripture say? The wicked shall not go unpunished. Never. Except you confess and you obtain forgiveness, they will punish you. It's weakness. Nobody wants to walk. Nobody wants to serve. Nobody wants to even start small. I heard Bishop Oyedepo saying something. Generation where nobody wants to start from where they are. They get a job and they are complaining. I can't stay with this job. 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 You want to blow overnight. Some of you are 19, 20, 21. You are dreaming of billions, and I wonder what will you do with it? If I'm begging God B, you too will be begging B. What will you do with? I sat one down one day. I said, now tell me. 18. Tell me. Say, Daddy, there are many clothes you want to. I said before uncle. I know that's the first thing you will say. Clothes. You don't know what money is. Beg God that he should not give you money he has not given you capacity to use. I just gave you a very holy prayer. Anything you don't have the capacity and you don't have the need, let them not give it to you yet. When you grow, they give you. Affliction. Some tough things that came your way. Please stop going around looking for who will sympathize with you. Can you stop it from today? My sister, you say, my sister, tell me sorry. You are behaving like a child. That's what my son used to do. He will come and tell you, tell me sorry, tell me sorry, tell me sorry. As he's even growing, he's dropping it. He's dropping it. At your age, you are looking for sorry. Oh, system. Oh, is that what? Is that what you're going through? So my sister, that's when you know you will not increase the tears. I don't just want to talk. You don't want to. What have you been doing since? I don't just want to talk. If I tell you how long I've been going to, for example, the other time, I thought you said you don't want to talk. Pampering. They afflicted Leah. The Bible said that Leah produced more. See, anybody that faces a tough situation among you and cannot stay until God come through for you without making 1,000 mistakes, you are weak. You are very weak. You are too weak. You cannot carry divine things. Stay for this affliction and this persecution. is a drawing down process. Somebody say drawing down process. Drawing down process. What is drawing down process? To increase either of your dimension. That thing is either touching your physical dimension or it's touching what? Your spiritual dimension. Cool down, pass it small. Stop looking for whose money to steal, Oga. Want to steal somebody's money. Pray for strength that you can see women and ignore them. And you need it now that you don't have much. Because by the time God gives you something and you have not developed the capacity, I don't care whether you are, even if you are not a pastor and you are a business entrepreneur, you are a strong man in business world or political world, and you have weakness for women, you won't last. How many of you know there was a time Russia was world power? Obi confirm. How did America overtake Russia? I will tell you. Part of the things that they did was that they got American dancers, ladies, and pushed them into top officials of Russia. Girls you can't resist. Selected like Abishag. Push them to clubs where generals in this old Soviet Union used to stay. Push them there. They saw these girls, and a little thing, these girls, some of them married these men for 3 years before they got the code. Some of them married them for 2 years before they got the code, and came back and released it to American government, the code of how they built their lethal weapons. America increased it and took over. Till today, they've not agreed to release that power back to Russia. Till today. Russia is a strong nation. But when America, when ego cry, they control economy. Some of you who are into crypto world, this crypto something and forex something, who were expecting bull run, there is this thing they call bull run. Good. What stopped your bull is the president of a nation. He's holding your bull. Any morning he wakes up and presses buttons, drinks tea with Elon Musk, them make 1 or 2 calls and make some decision with companies and men they call whales. They will just come up in their tweet and say, bull fly. The economy of continents will change. That's power. Now that's power. That's power. There was a time Nigeria threatened Israel. When the news that the indigenous people of Biafra leader, IPOB leader, escaped to Israel, the news, I don't know how true the rumor was, our minister of information then, that's your problem, told the country and said they should release him within 24 hours or else. Trust Nigerians. Nigerians quickly ran to that page where he said that thing and told Israelites and said, don't worry, he's a comedian in our country. That's how he talks. He's one of our clown. Look at his name now. Say clown. Do you know who you are threatening? A nation where from secondary school everybody is in the army. There is no human being in Israel that is not a soldier from secondary school. Once you're done with secondary school, male or female, whether you like be one kind quiet girl, nobody cares. And then they are shaking hands with a nation that is leading the world. And then you came, a country that has not fixed their network. Say it everywhere. Make me strong. Make me strong. I didn't hear you. Say it again wherever you are. Make me strong. the hammering. I will stop here. Maybe next week I will continue with it. Let's continue with the forging next week, except the Holy Ghost tells me something else. I will show you the next process, bending, so that you will never be bent again. If heaven bend you, nobody can bend you again. That's another process. You will marvel when you see. This is what they will do inside fire until metal becomes steel. Brother, release the dimensions of your life and allow God's hammer in there. That thing that God is doing to you now, stop looking for sympathizers. Stop looking for Appian way. Find out how God wants you to go through it, and go through it. It won't last forever, but what it will do to you will last forever. There was a time I was studying on this study, and I found out that John went to the wilderness alone. Why did they keep John alone in the wilderness? No friends, nobody to understand him, nobody to share his heart with, no women, no wine, alone. Do you know why? John was the harbinger of the Messiah, the forerunner, the announcer of Jesus Christ. He can't be a weak man. So they took him to the desert, though born in the palace, so to say, born where his father was the high priest. They took John to the desert. I don't know whether you are alone now. Be alone for a while. Stay there. Don't go around hunting for companions by yourself. Stay there for now. They kept John alone, eating wild honey, food brought from the mouth of bird. Is it John that you will come in ministry and come and threaten with food? Somebody that has eaten, that used to eat from raven. I don't know which bird is that is now. We go and bring food for him and come and drop 1, 2. How many food can mouth of raven carry? That's what he will eat. And drank water from the brook. That's the same growth with Elijah. John, the same thing. When they describe John and describe Elijah, did you notice it's the same spirit? Even the Bible confirms that John the Baptist is what? It's the spirit of Elijah. The same training. When they told the king that the entourage you sent to us to go to Wumili and they killed them to find out what is wrong with you and whether you will die or not, one man blocked the entire government official. Try it. Men do things by stature. His stature. One man stood in front of the chariot. It's like now that government car is passing. Don't you know how it is? Even with car you are shifting. One man came out and stood in the way. Stop! Everybody stopped. His spirit is carrying. You can't resist it. Can't resist it. Turn back. They say yes, but why? He said, tell the king you met a man. Tell him I said, is it because there is no God in Israel? Am I not here? Am I no longer an oracle of God? That you go to is that Baal-zebub or what? You go to a foreign god, to Wumili, and they kill them Mili, and they say why? To make inquiry. Have my antenna caught? Do you know what it takes me to maintain spiritual atmosphere for this nation? That you will jump me and go to Idemili. Do you know the price I pay to ensure that my network is connected to the angels? Hey, you can't jump me. He stopped them, sent them back. Say, go back. When they got back, the king said, who is the man that stopped you? Like Mugu, they told the king, a man said we should go back. Who does that? Who does that? A man met us and said we should go back. The king said, who is that? They say, we can't really tell, but let's describe him. The guy is hard. His countenance is rough. He wears camel's hair. His body is not smooth. It's full of hairs and dealings. He said, there is one man that has that kind of stature in Israel. It's Elijah the Tishbite. Go and arrest him. Before they came, he had ascended. He was already sitting on the mountain, and they came and they said, thou man of God, come down. The king said we should call you. You want to arrest me? If I be a man of God, let fire come down and consume you without matches and fuel. Fire descended from third heavens, from the cherubs of God. They spat, and it came down as fire and ate up the 50s. Another 50 came. They said the same thing. He said the same thing, and fire ate them up. Then a 50 that was wise came and knelt down and said, okay, we respect your oil, we respect your open heaven, we know you are still. I beg, don't consume us. He said, I will come down. Let's go. To carry things that are divine needs strength. If you want to pray, there's no time again. I see some people praying at the back. If you want to shout. It's nobody's business. Talk to God. What to happen us here? Make it slow to a bear. You don't know, Massa. You think what of water? You think with you? But make sure you cry.